Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So the stream seems to be working. So welcome to Checkmate PvP Live. So today obviously we will play some Arena PvP. I will play Arena PvP for those who are wondering on Wednesday and on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just give me a minute so that I can finish my setup over here. It will give people a chance to log in as well. Come on, stay on target. So today we will play Arena PvP. If you want to play Legends PvP, we play Legends PvP the last Wednesday and the last Sunday of the month. Why only the last Sunday and the last Wednesday? Basically, there's less people who want to play Legends for some reason, so that's why we do it that way. Although I've been toying with the idea of maybe having Wednesday being Legends PvP and Sunday being Arena PvP. Let me know in the comments if that is something you would like. I might do a poll about that at some point. We'll see. So just give me a minute or two. Almost there, still on target. That should be good to go. Always forget one detail. Give me a minute. Oh, hello Guillaume. Hello J2 Ghost. Hello Stelly. Oh, Akira just popped. That wasn't me. So let us switch to our PvP on duty. Custom play. And let us start with Ace Chemical 4 versus 4. If the crew are popping even before I actually come in, that's great. It means that there might be more people who are playing at this time. It's part of the goal of this little experiment is to get people to log in, whether I'm playing or not. If people could start logging in on Wednesday and on Sunday every week, it would give a chance to people who want to be able to play PvP to be able to do so. Because sadly, there's not a lot of people who play PvP, as I'm sure you've noticed for the past many weeks now that we've been doing this. Oh, just to be on the safe side, if you can hear me, say yes. Unless you guys are busy, I suppose it could happen. And earlier today, I made a video about the crypto ally. Basically, there's a code to be able to get a free crypto ally. So if you don't have crypto on your character just yet, you will be able to get it thanks to that code. Yeah, it's not a big giveaway. The crypto ally costs 20 source marks from the Cyborg vendor. Jonathan says, how do you load up PvP in DCUO? Simple enough. Go to on duty. Then from there, go to custom play. Go to PvP. And then you can select the mission you want to queue for. So right now we're queuing for Ace Chemicals 4 versus 4. We'll play a couple of 4 versus 4. Then if there's more people, we'll play a couple of 5 versus 5. And the goal, obviously, is to get enough people to be able to play 8 versus 8. It's part of why we're doing these. Basically, if you're playing by yourself, queuing for 8 versus 8, good luck. It'll probably never pop. In order to play 8 versus 8, or even 5 versus 5, 4 versus 4, you pretty much have to make some groups ahead of time in order to be able to do that. Guillaume is saying, so what do you think about the new trailer scene of the Superman movie? I don't like it very much. Actually, I don't like it at all. I've seen a lot of comments about that. Basically, the people seems to be split into two camps. There's the camp who, when they see Crypto come in and jump all over Superman, there's a camp who recognize their dog somehow, who say, that's exactly what my dog does. And there's the other camp who says, my dog doesn't do that. If I'm sick and tired and hurt the way Superman is, my dog doesn't want to play. He's worried about me. So, and I'm in the second camp. I'm in the camp where my dog doesn't do that. Yeah, when all goes well, he wants to play. Sure, he'll jump around. My mom used to call him her little grasshopper because he was jumping when he wanted to play. But first, he never jumped on her. And when she was feeling sick, he didn't want to play. When I'm feeling sick, my dog doesn't want to play. So there's two camps. The camp who somehow recognize their dogs, and there's the camp who says my dog would never do that. Oh, that girl from EU says Barbatos. Also, there's the bit about and he's so hurt that the crypto barely jumping on him kind of hurts him. You have to wonder how much he's getting hurt by being dragged by crypto. Like surely if he's that hurt, dragging him the way they do is the way crypto does probably hurts him even more. So that within that little clip, there's so many things where you scratch your head wondering what the what. Like so the way crypto behaves, okay, depending on your perception on dogs, maybe you'll like it, maybe you don't. But then if he's hurt to the point where they show in the trailer, dragging him the way crypto does probably hurts him even more. Also, it's a bit strange. He fell like 50 feet from the Fortress of Solitude. Yeah, I'm exaggerating a bit. But why didn't the robot just go pick him up there, as opposed to Crypto dragging him on the ground? Again, you have to wonder. So throughout the whole thing, I kept on asking myself, why did they do this? Why not do that? Why? And the whole bit also with the robots. The first robot specifically tells us that they don't have a conscience. And then right after, he introduces the female robot who gets all excited that Superman looked at her. So yeah, again, contradiction right there. Like, do they have a conscience or not? People say that's the joke. He says they have no conscience, and then she gets all excited. Apparently, that's the joke. I'm sorry, it flew. I didn't find that funny. I just thought they were contradicting themselves within like just a minute. And the whole bit about him screaming when he's getting healed by the sun. Again, you have to wonder. People try to explain it that, oh well, it's because his bones are getting put back into place, and nah, Superman doesn't scream when he gets healed by the sun. It's been established for a long, long time, and it makes no sense the way they're doing it. So here we have the evil Iron Man, Carl Lucas, and Factor 7 on our side. Yeah, the fortress looks beautiful, but the story looks like it's going to be a lot of nonsense. It's looking like something that will try to be edgy and that will try to be subversive, and that will contradict itself at every turn. So sadly, I wasn't too impressed or too crazy with what we saw.
Discharging electrical system.
I love the fortress. It's beautiful and the colors. The robots are cool, but I feel the Superman looks like weak, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, he does look weak. Absolutely. And the thing is, the way they made the costume, it's a bit sad. I feel a bit sad for the actor because he worked hard to shape him. Like he's in a terrific shape. He's bulked up. He's muscle bound, and you wouldn't even know because of the costume. The costume pretty much hides that. If I appear a bit lost, it's because I changed my loadout, and I'm not used to it yet.
Electrical system charge complete.
So you have to feel a bit sad for Corn Sweat because he worked a lot and to get in shape, and the costume pretty much negates all his hard work. So it's a bit of a strange choice to me. And in the costume, he looks fat. So despite him being in good shape, in terrific shape, actually, the costume makes him look fat. Sadly, it's a phenomenon that I've known for too long. Sadly, there are some people that even if they are athletic, even if they have a six pack, as soon as they put on a shirt, they look like a fat guy. It has to do with the morphology. If you have like a round face, as soon as you put on a shirt, you don't see the body, the six pack. Yeah, it makes you look. You appear to be fat even if you're not. It's an issue I had way back when I was when I was an athlete, almost an Olympic level athlete. And even if I had a six pack, as soon as I would wear a shirt, I'd look like a short fat guy. So sadly, I knew this guy who
Control node enabled.
I felt a bit sad for him for a bit because I knew this guy who really, at some point, really decided to train like crazy, and he trained to the point of becoming a bodybuilder. He was entering a bodybuilding competition, but because he was like a 5'5" or 5'2" even though he was he had a six pack, even though he was built, as soon as he would put on the shirt, he looked like a short fat guy. So the sad thing or funny thing, depending on how you want to say it,
Charging electrical
is
system.
as soon as he would go somewhere, he would say that it's hot in here, and then he would take off his shirt because otherwise you couldn't tell that he was in good shape. And we see the same thing with our friend Superman here. With the costume, he kind of looks like a fat guy, which might be the intent. In the 50s, Superman was drawn a bit bulky like that, so that maybe they're trying to get back to the Superman from the 50s. But again, the actor worked so hard, and they're pretty much negating all his hard work
Electrical system
with
charge complete.
that the costume. Evil Stelly, but it seems that the it's something we feared as soon as we knew that James Gunn was going to be the one behind the next Superman movie. We kind of feared that it would turn into a jokey comedy, and that trailer pretty much kind of confirms that. I'm hoping against hope to be wrong. Maybe it won't be so jokey, but a lot of people have been comparing it to Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, some people are calling it Guardians of the Galaxy 4 because of the jokey tone, and also all the Guardians actors seems to be in that movie now. There's there's Yondu who does the voice of one of the robots. There's I won't say it. Let's say there's someone from the Guardians of the Galaxy that has an important role. We know that Chris Pratt will also be part of the DCU. We just don't know in what role exactly just yet. But it seems that James Gunn is bringing over all his friends, and it's nothing new. It's something he's been doing pretty much forever. But it's getting more and more obvious now that he's doing those big tentpole movie. Oh no, it was like clicky click Stelly. I'm so mean. And yes, the emblem is different. Absolutely. They tweak the emblem. They kind of use the the Kingdom Come Superman emblem. Not exactly, but almost.
Match over.
I was going to leave, but let's show you the scoreboard for those who like that kind of stuff. So let's get out of here. But yeah, Skulls, the emblem is different. It's kind of, it's almost the Kingdom Come Superman emblem, but with the wrong colors. So if we go to On Duty, Custom Play. So again, if you want to join, it's pretty simple. Go to On Duty, Custom Play. We'll procure for Star Labs a 4v4. And that's all you need to do. Then the matchmaking will do the rest. 10 piece. I'm not sure what you're talking about. 10 piece of what? Sorry, I'm not getting the comment. Oh, 10 kills. It happens. Jonathan says, how long does it take to load, usually if not grouped up? It depends. Sometimes it goes instantly. It goes quick. Sometimes you have to wait a while. It depends how many people we have, how many people we have cured, and all that good stuff. And that girl from AU is starting to start trouble with Barbados. Guillaume says, I love the fortress. Oh, I read that one already. So the emblem is different. The evil chat jumped on me. That one, I get it. Guillaume says, I saw your YouTube video about crypto. You talked about Superman Day, April 18th. Yeah, Superman Day is April 18th. But in the case of DCUO, we don't know when they're going to celebrate Superman Day. Are they going to celebrate it on April 18th? Are they going to... and is that going to be 1 week, 2 weeks? Are they going to add new missions like they did the previous times? We don't know. So Superman Day should be April 18th, but we have no information about that just yet. It is April 18th when it comes to DC Comics. DC Comics are going to release a whole bunch of Superman comics for the occasion. I think they're going to re-release Action Comics #1. They're going to release other comics that I failed to recall for the occasion. Will DCUO release something? Anything?
Warning.
We don't know.
Transport system unknown error. Life support control node enabled.
Oh, apparently Stilly forgot to put her PvP gear on. That's alright. The worst comes to worst, the game will give her a combat rating 96 by default anyway. Like, even though I have a few pieces of PvP gear, I'm still a combat rating 96 because I was a foolish fool. And over time, as years went by, I somehow deleted or lost or deleted or salvaged some of my PvP gear. So sadly, it happens. Oh, poor Stelly. Oh, let's go capture a node. So if there's not a node in the center, there's no point in staying there. So let's see if we can capture one of the other nodes.
Terrarium control node.
Nah, just because I come here, the node is gone. The game hates me, I swears. I'm sure the devs did put an NT multiverse cheat in there somewhere. So let's go back to the center. I should have stayed there, I guess, but too late.
Warning, Ham's transport system.
Could have sworn. So you can see the evil Iron Man from up there. So there was Iron Man, and I didn't see the other one who was attacking us from up there. It happens. And with the camera, the reason why they do that so much is that with the camera, when you try to target an enemy that's up there, sometimes they come on, not sure why it does that. Sometimes the camera doesn't want to cooperate. Sometimes you try to look up with the camera, and it's a bit awkward because of the way the camera works. So sometimes, even if you know there's someone up there, when you try to switch to turn your camera so that you can target them, the camera just doesn't want to do it. Which is why you see a lot of people kind of, I'll say exploit, but it's the wrong word, but they'll use that as a strategy because they'll know that if they stay up there, you're going to have a hard time targeting them. Not to mention, when there's also players who are like, when you have speedster players or acrobat players, they cannot just fly up there. But even with a flying character, if you try to fly up there, they'll ground you with their various abilities. So it's one of the big advantages of flying, is that...
Life support control node enabled.
Let's go here.
Terrarium control node enabled.
It's going to be a close one, I guess.
Life support control node enabled. Ham station control node enabled. Terrarium control node enabled.
So here we have Iron Man and Stelly who decided to tag team, and basically Iron Man is doing the damage and Stelly is healing him up. And Iron Man also is healing, so they're both actually healing themselves. So that makes them a bit hard to defeat. When they're pretty much healing faster, then you can actually damage them. Oh, there's no one here.
Life support control node enabled.
So here our friend Stelly did a boo-boo. Instead of staying with the Iron Man and being unkillable, she tried to come to us in the center, and sadly we took her down. And now they're pretty much stuck in a pattern where we defeated Iron Man, but then Stelly came back and Iron Man was gone, and now we defeated Stelly. So will Iron Man come back by himself? Will he wait for Stelly? Either way, if he waits for Stelly, like you can see the counter going down for them, actually for both sides, but we're a bit ahead. Oh, I guess
Life
we'll.
support
Oh,
control node enabled. Ham station control node enabled. Terrarium control node enabled.
so right now there's three nodes. So ideally, if there's a team that could capture both nodes, two nodes out of three, that could give them the edge. Unless we manage to end the match before that.
Match over.
We don't see there. There should be a spot where we see the objective we captured. I guess they didn't think it through. That doesn't matter. So let's try one more 4 versus 4, and then we'll try a 5 versus 5. So we'll try Temple of Isis, 4 versus 4. Seeing how it seems to pop quickly enough. Temple of Isis, it's pure smashing the other team. There's no objectives to capture. So for the Superman movie, sadly, that seems to be what we were expecting. A lot of people were expecting something goofy in the vein of Guardians of the Galaxy, and it seems that that's what we're going to get. Oh, Stelly says it popped, so I guess we'll try 5 versus 5 next. It's okay if it popped and you guys are inside. We'll be able to talk while you guys beat the snot out of each other. And you have a pretty cool Supergirl with us. And there's also the Supergirl movie coming up. We've been hearing pretty much horror stories. Apparently, there's a lot of issues with the production of the Supergirl movie. But it's only rumors, so I wouldn't put too much value into that. It was a bit of a weird choice, though. I understand that they're trying to push, let's say, certain agendas, certain characters. But the last time we had a Supergirl movie, I didn't do so well. And even the Supergirl TV show, like the Supergirl TV show, worked well enough, comparatively speaking. Like it was a Supergirl. It played on was it CBS, NBC, I forget, and it played for one season there. Didn't have enough ratings, so it switched to the CW. And for the CW channel, it was the CW network. It was a show that worked well enough. It lasted quite a few seasons, but it wasn't a breakout hit or anything. So it's kind of hard to imagine that someone would think that there's an audience out there who wants to see Supergirl. There's no data that actually even suggested that. So you have to wonder what they were thinking. Well, their thinking process seems to be if we have a Superman movie, we must have a Supergirl movie. You cannot have a movie just with guys. It's forbidden nowadays. And even the Superman movie itself, like obviously, from what we understand, Lois will play an important part of the movie. So it's not really going to be a Superman movie. It's going to be a Superman and Lois movie. And even worse, it's going to be a Superman and Lois and a Justice League International movie. So there's going to be like a truckload of characters as opposed to just the one. And we saw in the trailer, even the trailer we just saw, the main focus was on Crypto. Crypto was the pretty much the star of that trailer. So sadly, it would seem that the movie will focus on anyone but Superman, from what we saw. Low Spec Gaming, no, this is Arena PvP. Right now, we're queuing, in case you're wondering. We're queuing for Temple of Isis 4 versus 4. And sadly for the Superman movie, one thing we can tell for sure is that the marketing has been pretty much a disaster so far. It's not an accident if they fired whoever was in charge of marketing at the Warner Brothers. The marketing wasn't good. Apparently, there's going to be a blitz of marketing like a month before the movie comes out, but we'll have to wait and see for that. And they missed too many opportunities to have much faith in what they're planning to do marketing wise. For example, for the Super Bowl, they should have had a trailer for the Super Bowl. That would have been a no-brainer. They would have dominated the Super Bowl at the time because there wasn't really much. There wasn't really much in this year for the Super Bowl. So if they had a Superman trailer for the Super Bowl, that would have been a big thing. Although seeing the diverse trailers we've had so far, maybe not. Maybe they that's the saddest part or the scariest part. It seems like they don't have anything to show. Like they don't have anything of value to show. So they give us those sneak peeks or those trailers that don't tell us anything really. And the trailer we just had, that should have been during the Puppy Bowl. Like imagine if they did. Again, it would have been a no-brainer. You have the Puppy Bowl. You release a trailer for the Puppy Bowl. Don't release Guy Gardner and his stupid bowl cut. Release Crypto. Crypto should have been the Crypto teaser we just had. That should have been the trailer for the Puppy Bowl. But they didn't do that. So again, the marketing, it's an epic fail on every level. Well, once this whole thing is over, I suspect that the Superman marketing campaign will become a master class in marketing schools about what not to do for to market a movie. Oh, Austin is asking what are we querying for? Let's repeat that again just in case. So we're querying for Temple of Isis 4 versus 4. It seems we have enough people, so we'll try. Let's try it right now. Let's try. We'll go for the moon as well. So whichever pops first, we'll go for that. So Temple of Isis or the moon, you decide. And also they had the CinemaCon not too long ago. Another thing about they had a whole presentation at CinemaCon. From what I understand, it was like a 30 minutes. But again, it was 30 minutes where they barely spoke about the movie. From what I understand, it was a 30 minutes where they kept on praising James Gunn. It was 30 minutes of them talking about James Gunn, how he was so great. It was so great to work with him. Apparently, James Gunn was the only one allowed to act like an asshole on the set, which is quite telling. Like when you look at Crypto, you have to wonder like, is Crypto's owner an asshole? And apparently on the set he was. No, funny bits. We have Supergirl, Batman, and Dark Supergirl. I guess Batman being in Justice League Dark is somewhat fitting. Oh, Stelly says a match ended. It's okay. We just got into a match. So you have to wonder, will Stelly be in the opposite team? We'll find out soon enough. Oh, that was quick. Who went down so fast? Freaking timer. Factor 7 says all they did was run away. Shit was annoying. Oh yeah, I mentioned it many times before, but running away is the number one strategy that a lot of DCO players are using. So you have to play PvP anticipating that. So you need some kind of pull move, or you need to be able to go after them if they try to run away. And I've been, there it is. So I can tell there was somebody up there was sniping from up there, which is another strategy that I'm sure you've noticed by now. And are we? Ah, I get it. Okay, we're facing a pre-made team, so that's why we're getting destroyed so much. Oh, you see, there's another sniper behind me. So, see, with a pre-made team, you try to attack one of the sniper, then the other sniper snipes you from behind. Uh, and you saw the result. When you have a pre-made team, just the fact of being able to communicate with each other, that's a huge thing. Being able to say, okay, let's focus fire on this one guy, and let's focus fire on the other guy, that's a big thing. That, or even just saying, okay, let's do this objective, that objective, so you can coordinate what you're doing. Way back when I was playing with my friends were not good DC Universal players. They were very inexperienced and they were not very good. And despite that, just the fact that we were playing together, that we were on the same team, and that we could talk to each other, that made a huge difference. So we'll try the moon 5v5. So again, so Fractor 7 here says all they did was run away. Yeah, it happens. Some people, that's all they do. As soon as they see their hit points go down, they run away, try to heal themselves elsewhere, then they come back. The issue with that, there's two things for that. The problem is that when you do that, let's say you're a team of four, and then you decide to run away, that means you leave your teammates of three, fighting the other four by themselves. So the other team pretty much always has an advantage of at least one guy. Although I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the four tries to run away. That could, I guess, could have been something that happens if it was like the same group. Factor 7 says they didn't use to run with Clutch and Bryce Allen. I have no idea who they are, so I would say probably not. If they were, I don't remember. Sadly I care with random people. Whenever we play PvP, we come here, we just go for the mission, and the matchmaking makes the team. So, nah, I never cared with Clutch or Bryce Allen. Oh, here's our friend Stelly. So again, so we seem to have more people somehow. So let's go 5 versus 5 and see what happens. Oh, David Sharp says hi. Hi, David Sharp. The moon. 5v5 the moon, low spec. So there's nothing really people need to do to join per se. Like we don't make groups unless we're cheaters, pumpkin eaters. But seriously, we don't make groups as a rule. We just we care for whatever mission. And in this case, the moon 5 versus 5, and the matchmaking will do the rest. Yes, we cannot stop other people from making groups. So we cannot control what other people do. We can only control what we do, and what we do is we care for the moon. 5 versus 5. Still he's doing us the little dancey dance. I forget the name of the dance. I think it comes from the summer seasonal, if I recall correctly. And I think I did not even purchase it last year. I didn't play DCUO a lot last year. So there's a few things, a few emotes from last year that I did not purchase. Oh, Stelly says it is summer vibing. Oh, low spec gaming. Does artifacts matter for PvP? Not at all. Artifacts are disabled in PvP. Which I guess is something that should probably be mentioned. If you do have artifacts, let me switch to my troll. If you do have artifacts, like for example the Bird Blitz, that gives you some special ability, That ability will not work in PvP. The same with the brand of Ikate. Austin, what phase? I have no idea. Give me a minute. We are in phase. Well, I'm surprised you're asking. You're standing right next to me, I think. Phase 9. Aren't you Batman, or am I confusing you with someone else? Robo says Bro has everything in the game. Well, Bro has been playing for 14 years. So it kind of makes sense that over time I was able to accumulate a lot of stuff. Although even then, I don't have everything. There's a few things that I'm still missing. But yeah, I do have a lot. I won't disagree with that. Oh no, it's Batman with a gun. I'm so disappointed now. Oh, still he's part of the billionaire club. I wonder if that's an accurate thingy. Do you have to be a billionaire to be part of that league? If that's the case, Stilly, I'd like to borrow $1 billion. I swear I'll give it back to you at some point. Booyah says, "What up, multi? Hey, everyone, how's you all? We're good. We're good. Stilly doesn't is not a billionaire. So are you saying that your league name is false advertising? I'm very disappointed by that. Oh, we have DJ Brandon who joined us. So again, guys, quite simply, just cure for 5v5 on duty. 5v5, come on, 5v5 the moon. So somehow we were able to get into 4v4 quickly enough, probably because of the group that's queuing for that. And they're probably not queuing for 5v5, so I guess we're going to have to wait. But yeah, I do have a lot, but I don't have everything. For example, the emote that our friend Stelly is using right now, I was not able to get the rare collection, so I don't have it just yet. I almost was able to buy it one time, and I decided to save my money for something else. Basically, I saw the collection on the broker. I could have purchased it, but I would have been broken after that. I would have been broke after that, and I decided to keep my cash for something else. Still, he says, I used to have a couple billions, but I have unhealthy spending habits. Absolutely, I understand. I was able to raise my cash to 3.5 billion at the most, but over time, oh, Robo says he cannot join the phase. Could it be that the phase is full? Oh, too late. Doesn't matter, Robo, if you join the phase or not. We're not going to be here in 3 seconds. But I understand still. Yeah, so I was able to raise my cash to 3.4 billion. That was the most I think I ever had at one time. But through the years, if I was to add up, like there's a whole bunch of materials I bought for 600 million, 100 million, a billion. There's a lot of base items that I bought. There's a lot of things I bought, collections. And if I was to add up all the billions I had to spend for those items, that would be a lot of billions. Suddenly, I guess I got a bit burnt out. Like playing the broker game is a game all in itself, and it can be a bit exhausting sometimes. So I guess I got a bit burnt out. So I don't play the broker as much as I should or as I once did. So we have our friend Supergirl, Carl Lucas, Hal Jordan, and NYC's favorite.
Match commencing.
So let's go for the middle first. Oh, Stelly was already there. Dang, she was quick. See, I went straight for the middle, and already Stelly was there. And there was 3 of them here, so not much I could do, I guess. And also, you see, our team is split in 3 groups, it seems. Like, technically, there's 3 different objectives you can get here. Now, when there's 3 of them against you, you can't do anything. And here you see I was defeated by the time my 2 friends came by. Oh, it's too late. I was already down. So now we're going to be stuck in a eternal loop of, like you can see here, our friend went down here. So we're going to be stuck in this eternal loop of always being, sorry, I can't, a bit busy right now getting my butt kicked. So we're going to be stuck in this eternal loop of always having multiple opponents against us. Because by the time we come back here, like you saw just as I went down, one of our teammates, they came here, but it was too late by then. Let's see if we can change the odds. It won't really help. If you look at the score, we're done like dinner.
Match over.
So let's try another 5v5. So let's go to on duty, custom play. And then the next one is the pit. The pit is simple enough, no objectives. You just have to beat the snot out of the other team. Darn Light is not good for PvP. Yeah, you get interrupted a lot. You can't really use your combos in PvP, so you have to use abilities that do not require combos. And a lot of people will use stunning. Like there's a whole bunch of abilities in Light that stun your opponents. So like the spikes that come out of the ground, or the claws. So that's what usually people will use with Light powers. But if you try to use your combos, there's no time. The PvP is too fast. Using your combos, not gonna happen. In PvP, you may have noticed if you've been watching those streams for some time. PvP is quick, quick, quick. So you have to be quick. If you rely on abilities that take a long time, you're in trouble. That's why I don't like abilities like a time bomb. I'm sure you've noticed very often, either by the time the time bomb explodes, the enemy is already defeated, or time bomb doesn't. I get defeated before the time bomb even does a single damage. So there are certain abilities that seems like a good idea, like a time bomb, but in practice, not so much. It kind of helps a bit on nodes. Like if you trigger your time bomb on the node, then yeah, some people will. If people stay on the node, they might get some damage from time bomb. But even then, time bomb doesn't do as much damage as it once did. Oh, Onisuri says they know you were live streaming. Yes, every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I basically I should probably make some sort of announcement about that. Right now, the streaming schedule is pretty much Friday. It's live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we get the PvP on Wednesday and on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually it's Arena PvP, but the last Sunday and the last Wednesday of the month, it will be Legends PvP. I might change that. I'm toying with the idea of maybe having Wednesday being Arena PvP and Sunday being Legends PvP, or the opposite. What say you guys? Would you like? Would you prefer one day to be Legends and one day to be Arena, or do you want to keep it the way it is? The reason why it's like that is because there's less people who want to play Arena, quite simply. So there's more people who want to play Legends. Somehow, there we go. I don't know why sometimes my loadout doesn't work for 2-3 seconds when I start playing. It does that also with flying. Yeah, sometimes I'll start to fly, but I cannot use my joystick to turn or anything. Probably just a loading issue. Probably a bit I probably hit a bit of lag when that happens. I wasn't able to click. I'm so sad now. Another drawback from Time Bomb, like our friend earlier did mention that people kept on running away. Well, when they keep on running away, your Time Bomb, they're never there when your Time Bomb explodes. So there's nothing freaking 10 seconds. Freaking hate that timer. I was trying to go to the sniper, and as you saw, I just couldn't do it. I was pretty much perma-stunned. So even though I knew the sniper was there, even if I was trying to get to the sniper, I was perma-stunned to the point where I couldn't even do it. Freaking ability. Oh, almost left too quick. Too quick. Zach Moon, do you think we'll get a new Superman-inspired emblem for the new movie? It would make sense. For the new movie, technically, 2025 is supposed to be the year of Superman. That's been advertised as such. So we would think that there would be some DCUO event to that effect. We have Superman Day coming up, so they will probably do something for Superman Day. If they don't do something for Superman Day, I don't know what to tell you. David Chart says, please keep Sunday Legends PvP at least. I guess I could do that. Wednesday could be Checkmate Arena PvP, and Sunday could be Legends PvP. I'm gonna have to give it some thoughts. So let's pick gaming. Will we get a new Superman emblem? We don't know at this point. It would make sense, but apparently there's issues with the Superman emblem. We don't know. We don't know if it's a copyright thing. We don't know if it's because DC just doesn't want us to use it. But there are reasons why they don't want us to have a Superman emblem in DC Universe Online. When he says, I guess that's the reason Stilly messaged me for PvP. Stilly says, sorry, David, but more people cure Arena than Legends. Yeah, pretty much. Factor 7, no way because I can. Stilly says, make a poll for it later on the multiverse and see what people prefer. Oh, Factor 7 says, no way because I can't play on Wednesday. Well, we could make it we could make it Legends on Wednesday and Arena on Sunday. That could also be an option. Oh, time to click Stelly. Evil Stelly. So there are certain abilities that can be useful, like Tom Bomb can sort of be useful for nodes. The same with I forget the ability that pretty much makes opponent kneels, like this one. I forget the name. This could be useful for nodes, but when there's no nodes to capture, then people will just except if you're like our friend here, we didn't think it through. Again, a freaking sniper from up there. Oh, it's the evil Iron Man as usual. Oh, two against me. Did you see that? Evil Stelly attacking me from behind. I thought you were my friend, Stelly. I'm so sad now. Oh, respond. Let's get out of here. Otherwise, you're going to attack me 2 versus 1 again. Oh, Iron Man trying to run away. Oh, let's just spawn over here. So you can select where you want to respawn so that you don't end up overwhelmed every time you respawn. And again, freaking Iron Man. So you see, even if I try to reach Iron Man, he keeps on grounding me and stunning me. And I'm not sure why. Normally my crowd control as Quantum are pretty awesome. And in PvP, I can't crowd control anything. And you might think it's because of the trinket, but nah, even if when I use a trinket, I still get crowd control like crazy. And when I try to crowd control, it doesn't work. I don't know if there's some specific stuns that actually works better than others. Uh, could be that stuns works better than. Oh, did I? Come on, evil menu. Yeah, sometimes the menu doesn't want to cooperate. But I wanted to check. Oh, no feeds. Okay. Onisri says if you saw the Superman poster where he's lacing up his boots while there's an explosion in the background. Yeah, we saw that. It's the first time we saw the costume, and it was a bad look for the movie. It made it look it made him look old and tired. Uh, and you see the city behind him being attacked by some sort of evil creature, and he looks like I don't want to go to work today, and putting on his boot. It wasn't good. David Sharp said you could do that. I can only play Legends on Sunday, but I'll understand if you do that. Well, whatever I choose, there's some people who are not going to be able to play. So if I put Legends on Wednesday, some people will not be able to play on Wednesday. If I put Legends on Sunday, some people will not be able to play on Sunday. And the same with Arena. The thing is, if I put the way it works right now, having Arena, having Legends only the last Wednesday and the last Sunday of the month, I think it's a bit confusing for people as opposed to having a specific day for each. So ideally, we should probably have a specific day for Legends PvP and a specific day for Arena PvP so that it gets to be a bit less confusing for people.
Lobotomy Lab control node enabled. Central guard post node enabled. Boiler room control node.
Ah, freaking timer. Let's wait 1, 2, 3 seconds. Oh, we had the ice tank. That kind of explains it.
The Scarecrow release enabled. Poison Ivy release enabled.
So you saw he kept on trying to knock me down with his weapon combo, and it worked. So you saw the result, 3 against 1. Your health melts very quickly. And the zombie didn't help. Obviously, if they decide to focus on you and ignore the zombie, doesn't matter if the zombie is there. Oh, didn't realize I went faster than I expected. And I wasn't under the impression that we were winning, but I guess we did. One is free, a message retracted. I assume you retracted it. So let's see if we can try 8 versus 8. If not, we'll curve for one more 5 versus 5. But let's see if we can. Let's try to curve for 8 versus 8, Australia. So when he's free, they could have made the Superman poster better. I can do one better than them. Have Superman rescue a bunch of kitten in a box from the fire that says Superman. Oh, Factory 7 says I was spawn camping them. Ah, you're so mean. When it's free says, yeah, I missed up my comment. That's why I deleted it. Okay. You never know when it's people who delete their comments or if it's YouTube. Sadly, sometimes YouTube does that. But yeah, for the Superman poster, the thing is, they wanted to show a non-heroic Superman. Like, sadly, showing heroic heroes is forbidden nowadays. So, with their marketing, the genius idea they had is that instead of giving us a nice heroic Superman and a nice heroic
Match commencing. Heroes control the ziggurat. Villains control the comm room. Villains control the processing facility. Villains have lost the processing facility. Heroes control the processing facility.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? You have to say yes. Did you see the sneaky sneaker? He came to attach bracelets or manacles on her hands. Evil sneaker. I guess they're trying a desperate attempt to try to capture the ziggurat. So I guess me and Stilly have to hold the fort.
Match over.
I thought Iron Man was here too. Oh. No death, but no defeated either. Oh well. And we cannot scroll. I don't know why the evil menu doesn't allow us to scroll through the UI, but it doesn't matter. So let's get out of here. So yeah, Superman is supposed to be a symbol of hope. Sadly, in Man of Steel, they did such a poor job doing showing that through his action that they had to put a line where he does say that, oh, this is my symbol, I represent hope, and or my people's symbol, and it represents hope, and so they had to put a line in there to let us know that he was supposed to represent hope, because the character itself in the movie didn't represent that at all. So let's try for Fortress 8 versus 8. J2 Go, seems like the whole team wasn't doing anything, so I just decided to try to throw boxes and barrels at you all. Why would you do that? Throw barrels at us. You're so mean. Are you secretly Donkey Kong? Yes, that would make us Mario. Factor 7 says that I got too cocky, didn't realize that Scav T was on the other team. That's alright, it happens. Who was on the other team? Iron Man. Oh, dang, Stilly is quick. Ah, wrong target. There was one who was very low in hit points, and I ended up targeting someone else. Oh well. Ghost was almost down, so let's see if we can finish him off. I guess not. Let's go elsewhere. Ah! Ah, run us away. Poor Steli, I spawned where she was and I was able to finish her off. Iron Man almost saved her. I was pretty much premise done. I was trying to finish her off before being knocked out, and I just couldn't do it. Freaking Iron Man kept on stunning me, so I was kind of almost premise stunned. Let's go elsewhere. Oh, Evil Steli back in action. Three. Three against one, and when they're buffed, you're done like dinner. And you see, I can't. There we go. That deserves it. Oh, I did not get a chance to clicky click. Oh, god damn. There's half of the team at the other end of the map. I don't know if they're looking for a buff or something. Oh well. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Uh, 10 seconds. Dang, Stelly was healing like a machine. He's running away, of course. So if you're wondering why super speed is one of the, let's say, favorite powers in PvP, now you can see why. The door. Oh, there it is. I got the buff too late. Didn't help. Stilly is a machine. So let's go for Hall of Doom 8 versus 8. Sadly, we don't have a lot of 8 versus 8 missions. We only have 4 of them. So there's just a small sample of missions we can play if we want to play 8 versus 8. And obviously, we're not going to get any more PvP missions in the future. So what we have is what we have. So we have to do what we can with what we have. Oh, that was quick. I wasn't sure if it was going to clear quick or not because sometimes there are people who don't want to play the Watchtower or the Hall of Doom. Because these are pretty long PvP missions. There's two distinct steps for each. So it takes quite a while for a handful of currency. Oh, Low Spec says Stelly got me many times. I was Black Manta. Yeah, Stelly can be evil like that.
Terminals.
That's why we call her Evil Stelly.
Dare set foot here. What are you looking for, Superman? All you found is your doom.
Find the security terminals and attach a tracer to them. That will help me hack our way out of the pit area. If you can lock down and hold enough of them, I might be able to send in some supplies.
Oh, there. Let the battle begin.
Allow me to break the ice with our uninvited guests. The rest of you, get to the security terminals. For that you will pay dearly. I don't. Perhaps death will bring me closer to my Nora.
Evil Brick. Dang, Crazy Corpse is healing himself a lot.
No one can stop my primal rage.
It's nothing. Right hook.
Oh, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve for you.
Booster for the win.
Feel my wrath.
So somehow we can't take down Crazy Corpse. He heals faster than we can damage him.
Thanks for the workout. It's nothing.
I know it's not just 1v1. There's like three of us attacking him, and oh, and now we're in trouble. His friends came by to help him.
You're welcome. Ah, tough guy, huh?
Crush your feeble mind. Kneel before me.
Let's switch target because obviously
Come on, really?
I can't do anything against Crazy Corpse.
That won't stop me.
Time out!
We won't let you capitalize on this madness. No more monkeying around, Grodd.
Oh, I didn't realize we got the big W.
Looks like the do-gooders and the hacker extraordinaire were able to break on through to the other side. And now, for everyone's favorite part of the show, wanton violence. Yippee! Be sure to take out the celebrities first. Give the old ratings a boost, eh?
I wish we had a nice cape like Superman has.
Ah, thanks for the workout. Ah, tough guy, huh?
So we got the buff. It should give us a bit of an edge
Treat. I mean trick.
this early on.
Put them all on ice.
Oh, still Equalizer buff. I could have sworn I heard Bizarro. Ah, freaking corpse.
Friendly to me and Earth's worst offender.
I didn't see your name on the guest list. Lucky shot, punk. Oh, yeah, I'm quivering. That's not good.
Oh, look! Boss fight!
I'm not sure why all of a sudden they decided to focus on me. That happens. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm busy trying not to die against like 12 opponents at once. Usually when that happens, you're hoping that
Society's next move.
oh.
We'll be ready for whatever they throw at us.
So usually when that happens, when there's like half a dozen enemies fighting you, you're hoping that your team is doing the objectives while you keep the other team busy. And it seems that's somewhat what happened right now. Oh, a pretty cool Human Torch here. Thanks to the movie, the Fantastic Four movie, we've been seeing a lot of Fantastic Four character in the game. So let's try Watchtower 8 versus 8. Oh, Crazy Corpse says I'm washed up. Ah, you weren't killable, Crazy Corpse. Oh, Stilly says that's what you get for clicking me. Of course. Superman says hello, Multi. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having fun with PvP tonight. David Sharp says hello, Superman. So this summer we're going to have the Superman movie. We're going to have the Fantastic Four movie. But I'm not sure what other movies we'll have this year. And we have Daredevil Born Again right now on Disney Plus. But dang, Daredevil Born Again, the story is going very slowly. There's not much going on in each episode. It's been a pretty slow series so far. We heard at some point that it was supposed to be 18 episodes, but then for some reason they decided to make it two separate seasons of 9 episodes each, and it kind of shows. We're at the episode 6 or 7, I forget, and there's barely anything that happened. We don't even have half a story just yet. So I'm maybe by the time we reach the end of season 1, well, of this current season, we'll have only half of the story behind us, and then the other half will be in season 2. If that's the case, I don't expect a lot of people will be watching season 2 because holy crap, there has to be something happening in the last episode or two because not much is happening and nothing really of value is happening. Also, there was a bit of bait and switch. Spoiler alert in case you didn't see Daredevil. But they gave us the impression that Karen Page was coming back, that Foggy Nelson was coming back, and Foggy was killed in the first episode, and then Karen had a nervous breakdown or something, and she disappeared after that.
This is bad.
So they kind of...
Non-combat personnel. The automatic lockdown has dropped force fields around vital points in the hangar.
So we kind of had a bit of a bait and switch situation where they made us believe that we would have Karen Page and Foggy Nelson, and it didn't happen.
Manual access of security network terminal authorized. Manual access of hangar power generator.
God dang, how many guys are on my side? I see a lot of red names.
No one can stop my primal rage. I will pound you for that.
Did you see that? He was attacking me from behind, and as soon as I turned around to face him, he ran away. Oh. Sorry, I have to plug in my controller. Didn't realize, I guess I might need a new controller. It doesn't last very long anymore without recharging it. I should have known.
Manual access of emergency defense terminal authorized.
Sorry, I barely can see what's going on my screen. Out of power. Oh, I was going to say I'm out of power, so I'm done like dinner, but I guess not. Did you see that? The evil Iron Man trying to position himself up there so that we wouldn't see him.
As if you could stop the most powerful mind in the world.
Superman is asking how is Daredevil multi. I've been hearing a lot about it. It's very slow. The story is moving forward very, very, very slow, and there's barely anything going on, anything happening. There's one episode where he goes to a bank to get a bank loan, stops the robber, and that's it. That's the end of the episode. Some episodes seems to be pretty short. I think some are as short as 30 minutes, maybe a bit even less, depending on the credits. So it's a bit.
We need to safely discharge the excess energy before they can use it to overload the monitor room above.
And spoiler alert again, it takes like 6 episodes before he puts on the costume.
Safely discharging unstable.
So there's a lot of episodes where it's just Matt Murdock without the costume trying to do lawyer things.
I guess the heroes have been eating their flakies.
Safely discharging unstable energy device.
And the lawyer stuff, not very,
Safely discharging.
not even very good. Like it's if you ever watched Law and Order, that's 1,000 times better than anything you saw in Daredevil.
Safely discharging
Like
unstable energy device.
an average, a very average episode of Law and Order is much better than any of the Daredevil stuff that we saw with the
Energy device.
court stuff. So imagine if you compare it to a good Law and Order episode, it doesn't compare.
I won't let you do this.
So they're trying to make it into like a court drama. Not doing a very good job at that, and there's barely any superhero stuff going on. So to me, I don't know. I don't like it so much. They're trying also to make it a character piece, sort of, by focusing on Matt Murdock and Kingpin.
Safely discharging unstable energy device.
Kingpin running to be mayor.
Great Scott!
So I can't say I'm very impressed right now.
Safely discharging unstable energy device. Safely discharging unstable energy device.
Just when the show was starting to get interesting, the Justice League had to go and not get blown up. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. Then you lose some more.
Poor Austin. He says he didn't get in again. Sorry, the matchmaking. The matchmaking decides. So let's get out of here. Yeah, Factor 7. I think I agree with you. We're done for today. Oh, that's a good point, Esteli. Yeah, it's very easy to make the boo-boo of queuing for Legends as opposed to PvP. So I think that's going to be it for today, guys. So our next appointment for Arena PvP will be Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll probably for this month we'll stick to the same schedule. So we'll play Arena until the last week of the month, and then at the last week of the month we will play Legends PvP. And then for next month we might switch the schedule a little bit. We'll see. We'll see that. We'll see until then. I might do a poll to see what you guys think about it. We'll see. Oh, Superman says if Law and Order is better than Daredevil, then I'll pass. Well, the courtroom drama is not very good. It's very predictable, and it's very Saturday Night cartoon. Like it's like it's a courtroom drama from people who don't know anything about courtroom dramas, if it makes any sense. It's very simplistic, very. It's kind of hard to believe because there's a few things. Again, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's, let's say, a few decisions or a few things that happened that in a real courtroom it would have been thrown out. But again, the courtroom drama was not a mean in itself. It was just a mean to lead to somewhere else in the story for an event to happen. So at the end of the day, the courtroom drama did not even matter because that wasn't the point of the story. It led to something else. It's kind of hard to explain without spoilers, but basically it led to, let's say, introducing a certain characters into the show, and in the end, the whole drama thingy didn't matter. Now, maybe that could be, maybe there's something coming up in the future episodes. I think there's 2 episodes left, so maybe there's something coming up in the next 2 episodes that might make the whole courtroom thing more relevant, but I wouldn't expect that. Anyways, so guys, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And thanks also to everyone who are watching. You guys are awesome. So again, so next time we will meet here again on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some more Arena PvP. So guys, have a good rest of the weekend, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye, guys.